This is my question that I really wanted to pose to you.
You go.
Because, again, it's the Mexican government that's saying this. It's not just some guy in Mexico. It's the Mexican government. Say what you will about him, sure.
I trust the Mexican government less than I trust our own government.
Less than you trust some random guy?
Very little.
Yeah, sure. But it's a Mexican... It's a whatever the case being, it's a government of the world coming out and saying we have the bodies of aliens and showing off the pictures of these bodies. And I don't really believe them, but what does the Mexican government have to gain from
a lot.
faking that they have aliens? What, though? Exactly.
Probably, I'm sure there's a financial incentive to
what, you get tax breaks
like
for
that.
like aliens?
Probably. Alien tax breaks.
Alien tax breaks.
I mean, they're the government. They would decide if they got tax breaks or not. No, but I would say there's probably a nationalism aspect to it. Like like everybody's talking about aliens, but we actually have them.
We got one.
Yeah.
We snagged one. We put a carrot under a box, and when we pull a string, we caught one.
There's probably like research, like
grants
like
or something.
Well, no, I'm just like we're smart. We're studying aliens. You guys aren't studying aliens yet. That's what Donald Trump would say.
Sure.
I can't do,
right,
but I've since seen Shane Gillis's impression of Donald Trump since we had this conversation, and I could see Shane Gillis. You don't have aliens. We have all the aliens. We study the aliens. We know all of the alien technology. You know, aliens really aren't that smart. They're not. Aliens aren't smarter than I am.
We have the best aliens. If Mexico had aliens, they'd be terrible aliens, let me tell you. They'd be nothing compared to our aliens.
But I think that's part of it, if they were making it up.
Just for, like, looks?
I also
for, like,
think,
clout?
like...
For clout.
Yeah, I think, like, put some respect on the Mexican government's name is part of it. Like, when I think of the Mexican government, I don't think of, like, a powerful organization. No offense to the Mexican people, but, like...
Okay.
Like, I'd like to, you know, I'd need to do some research into how the Mexican government operates. I'm sure there's some good seeds, but I'm sure there's also a lot of bad apples.
Sure.
Maybe it distracts
that could be
the rest of the world from, like, the fact that their government is, like, run by cartels, probably. Something like that.
Right.
Like, hey, we're not just about drugs. We also have aliens. And also that kind of adds up to, like, we are all about drugs. That's why we're convinced we have it. Like, that sounds like an idea that somebody comes up with late at night when you're sitting around a table with the fellas just chopping it up.
I did have the thought to myself when I saw it, because I also have no idea how the Mexican government works. But again, because being up here, all we know about Mexico is cartel stuff,
drugs,
the way that they run towns and things like that, you know, supposedly. So in our minds, whether it's true or not, to whatever extent, the cartel does have some kind of grip on the Mexican government. And I did think to myself when I saw this story, like, maybe this is just like a prank. Like, one of these big cartel guys is like, watch this, and, like, calls up the president of Mexico in front of his boys and is like, tell everybody we have aliens, and you make a fucking paper mache alien body.
Well, I think that's another component of it, is, like, if you got aliens, like, I'm assuming other countries are like, yo, let us, you know.
Right. They probably already have their own aliens, though.
Well, if it's real, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I mean, like, if they're like, oh, you can look at it from back there, you know what I mean? Like, if they're not letting you get close to it, then probably debunk it pretty quickly. But also, I mean, I would say a pretty plausible place to maybe have aliens if we want to get into the whole, you know, ancient, like, culture and, like, their contact with aliens. You know, they got ruins and shit.
Oh, yeah.
There's the Mayans,
Aztecs, baby.
They were all up there in Mexico? Or?
I think they kind of spread their wings a little.
Well, if you've ever watched National Treasure, the TV show, you would know that they have all came in contact. There was a lot of, you know, people believed that there was no connection between any of them, and then
so wrong.
How
wrong could
idiots.
they be?
But no, so I think, like, you know, maybe plausible that they were doing some archaeology.
Some archaeology, sure.
Yeah, I appreciate you knew what I was.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm familiar. I've seen Indiana Jones. I know what it means.